Guys, did you know that New Zealand offers refugee/protection visas? Now you know. Anyways, my name is Joseph Babatunde Okunshetire. I am currently in New Zealand where I work as a PhD researcher, and I have a lot of things to talk to you guys about. For those of you that are planning to relocate to this country and you are kind of unsure as to the choices that you want to make when it comes to the visa type and all of that, I am here to explain quite a number of things in that regards to you. So pay rapt attention. If this is the first time for you to join my YouTube channel, I would appreciate that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, be a part of this amazing family because I share a lot of information. I talk about my own personal experience. Like, these are not things that are far-fetched. These are things that happen to me, and I want you to learn from them. I wouldn't want you to make similar mistakes. So welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to this big family. Thank you so much. Share this video to people that you know it will benefit, right? It is very, very important because a lot of people do not have a knowledge or do not have access to this kind of important information. So New Zealand is basically that country that is situated in the south western Pacific Ocean, what a lot of people call the Oceania. It is not so far from Australia. A lot of people are like, oh, New Zealand and Australia, are they close? That kind of questions. Yeah, New Zealand is not so far from Australia. You just need to hop on a flight, 2 hours or 3. You are in Australia from New Zealand. And this is because New Zealand is just 2,000 kilometers southeast of Australia. And there are some other countries that are known as the Pacific nation. They are close to New Zealand. For example, we have Fiji, we have Tonga, and there is this nation known as New Caledonia. New Zealand is also that country that has 2 islands, the Southern Island and the Northern Island. It is very important for you to take note of these 2 islands because depending on what you'll be coming over to New Zealand for, you must be on one of these islands. So yeah, take notes. For the Southern Island, it has like a large landmass, but that is not the case for the Northern Island, which is not so large in terms of the landmass, but then it is densely populated. And that is not the case also for the Southern Island, which is not so populated. And one of the reasons I feel that is the case is because for the Southern Island, it is very cold. Guys, it can be very, very cold. I'm not saying this to scare you, but I'm just saying this because it is my current reality. Yeah, it is cold, but you will survive. I'm surviving, right? So that should be like a motivative statement coming from me to you. So you are definitely going to survive. So don't bother about, oh, it's going to be cold. You just need to have a lot of layers and voila, you are fine. I would like to run through some of the visas, the available visas. We have the work visa. You have the accredited employer work visa, which is abbreviated as the AEWV. When you go to the Immigration New Zealand website, you're going to see a list of some of the jobs that you can get under them before you can be classified as somebody that is having a job that is under the green list. So this is also very, very important, and this is under work visa, don't forget. And that is if you want to stay in New Zealand temporarily. Yeah, you can get the work visa. And also under the work visa, you still have the one they call the working holiday visa, and this is for young people between the age 20 and 25, even down to 35, depending on the country you are coming from. So basically you just have to travel to New Zealand, work for a maximum of 12 months, which is when the visa is going to last for. So this is also very, very important. You have the post-study work visa. So if you are an international student, for instance, and you came around to New Zealand to study, after your studies, you are eligible for this kind of visa. That is the post-study visa. So you don't need to be like, oh, what is happening? They will definitely grant you that visa. So these are very, very important stuff. And we have specific purpose / short-term work visa, which is for specific short-term jobs. For example, sports, arts, business projects. So you need to know the category in which you fall. This is very, very important. We also have recognized seasonal employee work visa for those people that are horticulturists, viticulturists, those seasonal workers, people that don't stay in a country for a very long time, but they work based on season. Oh, this season we're going to be having a lot of apples, growing in farms in New Zealand. So we need to employ people that are going to come around to do the harvest and all of those kind of things. So that is the category that you fall. I'll repeat it again. Recognize seasonal employee work visa. So it is also under the work visa option. We have student visas, and for student visas, we have fee-paying student visa. Basically, the student visa is going to be given to you if you are admitted to a program that is going to last for more than 3 months. You would be categorized under this kind of visa. That is student visa. So under student visa, you have self paying student visa, which is the fee paying student visa rather, and also you have the exchange student visa, and you have the pathway student visa. I would recommend the pathway student visa because that visa option gives you the opportunity to study across different education institution, right? So you can study, for instance, in different universities, but under one student visa. So that is very, very important to take note. And we have the resident or permanent resident visa. This is when you want to live in New Zealand for a very long time. So it is very, very important. So under that, you have the skilled migrant category resident visa, and this visa is points based. So you cannot just get this visa. It is not something that will just come out of the blues. You really need to, acquire some certain things. You need to show some certain requirements before you can be categorized or before you can acquire this skilled migrant category resident visa. It is actually very important, and it is specially created for skilled workers. We also have the green list straight to residence / work to residence visa. It is under resident and permanent resident visa, you see, and this is for in-demand professionals. So they don't just give it out to anybody. You need to be a professional. You get a job here in New Zealand, and in the long run, you can get like a straight, resident or permanent resident visa. And we also have the investors and entrepreneur resident visa. These are for investors and business owners, people that have billions of dollars that they can invest in the economy of New Zealand. They just give them this visa because, bro, whether you like it or not, money rules the world. We also have visitors visa for people that want to come around to New Zealand to just stay for a short time. I'm talking about tourists, family visits, short business trips, usually for up to 9 months. Yeah, that is the duration you can get this visa for. Also, under that, you have the group visitor visa for tour groups, transit visa. That is if you are traveling to a country, but New Zealand happens to be that country where you need to pass through. You need that transit visa. For residents and permanent resident visa, we also have the family category visa, which is sometimes can have to do with your children, your partner, or even your family. I'm talking about your parents, but this parents must be the parents of someone who is a resident or a permanent resident holder in New Zealand, or even a citizen in New Zealand. So, these are most of the visa options that you can explore. And we also have the one of humanitarian. Yeah, humanitarian visa if you are a religious person, and then you have like a religious rule that your kind of service is needed in this country. You can apply for religious worker visa. Yeah, that is for faith based rules. It's very, very important. And we have the refugee and protection visa. So it is for people that are seeking asylum. I know that some people will be like, oh my god, how do I apply for that? Anyways, it's something you can explore. I would like to say that you should check the New Zealand immigration website to see all of these things. They are very, very important. The information are very much available there. Explore this information. You don't need any agents to do anything for you. If you are that person that is hungry and you want that change to happen in your life, start looking out for this information, get these opportunities. And if there is any question you have, you want to ask me, yeah, go ahead, throw your questions in the comment section, and I'll be there to give you my honest response. Stay tuned and don't go nowhere. This is all you need to know. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you've enjoyed this video so far. Don't forget to also share, leave your comments. I'll see you in my subsequent video when I'll be talking about things that brought me to this amazing country.